59th speed. We all here. Homies over here. Take over the blocks.
Say it again.
Let me taking over the blocks. Let me taking the blocks over around here. This our hood when we here. What you talking about? Nobody? Yeah, no, hell no. I just make a video. I'm going live.
That's the homegirl.
I don't care who the out there. God damn it. Is you down?
I know you're proud of me. Look at all the shit I prevailed. The young say you see. Making sure the family eat well. I give them what they need. How far we always.
Rest in peace to him, bro. Condolences to the family. I would have been out there just like this, bro. Monkey suit, bro. Hammer, bro. You know what I'm talking about? This shit crazy. It's senseless, bro. This shit need to stop, bro. For real.
Rollin.
Score game. What you smiling for?
This tapped and I refuse to talk. Love you, gutter, you my dog. Word of mother, you my dog. Never cross the ones I love. Been there for me through it all. Fell back, I was too involved. The risk ain't.
Assalamu alaikum. You know, sometimes it take a tragedy.
You know, it's a trip, bro, because two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I'm saying? You know, you might feel justified and vindicated at the moment, but really, this shit just, it don't equal up to nothing, bro.
To get everybody to see that life is more precious than what it is. To get everybody to understand that whatever you got going on in your life, don't get too preoccupied, man, to say you love your loved ones, your family, your homeboys, your comrades, your associates, etc., etc., etc. And it's been so many tragedies happen in the Los Angeles gangland, California gangland for the last 3-4 months, from the Crenshaw district, from the Hoovers to the Main Streets to the Brims to everybody, bro, from the Comptons, everybody. So we need to understand, man, that us as a people, and I'm talking to the blacks right now, us as a people, we need to understand we're more powerful than anything. If you got,
You know, it's sad, bro, that it take for little shit like this or whatever for people to come to the realization, bro, or just to see the bigger picture. It's hella strange, bro. A lot of you dudes, bro, y'all running around here committing these senseless acts, right? You ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself, bro. That is your reflect. You know, it's a sin, bro. Help me, help you. You feel me? You get right? Get in alignment for your blessings, and that's how everything happened. But you doing shit like this, you in alignment with the devil, bro. Facts, bro.
you guys can go to jail and get along in jail, bro. You guys can come out here and get along out here, bro. There's enough money, there's enough bread to go around for everybody to eat. There's enough space for everybody to live in, you know, and we got to get outside that mentality, you know, where we act like we don't care for our homies' kids, we don't care for our homeboys, or we don't care for our comrades, or we don't care for nobody. We got to get out of that, you know. You have a lot of brothers, man, that has turned a different leaf because they've been there and done that, and they sit back and they watch the show, and they try to reach back and try to school some of these guys, man. It's not. Be honest with you, it's really not working. because you have a lot of ignorant individuals still over there.
You see, you got weird people in the mix, right? Who on a low frequency, right? And I understand it, right? Like so, like I understand, all the activities of being in your lower self. But you feel me? It really come down to like, why you can't really have the communication with certain people, because you either got them next to somebody who wants some strange shit, who promoting the fake shit, right? A damn zombie out here. Remember they say the zombie apocalypse, bro? This the zombie apocalypse, bro. These motherfuckers running around here like chickens with their heads cut off, brainless, bro. You know what I'm talking about? So it just it just be a trip, bro, that these dudes don't really understand that it's something else at play, right? You feel me? Like, it's a trip, right? Because Eddie say he they be trying to reach back and they be trying to communicate with certain people, but it's really a trip how like you can't communicate with certain people if they ain't on the right frequency, bro.
Still pushing a lot of negativities. And I always tell the brothers, in order for change to come, you're going to have to eradicate all the negativities, meaning that it's a lot of people going to have to die just because you're going to stand on what is right and forbid what is wrong. And it's sad that it has to come to that point, but the thing is, for these situations right here, all this stuff is senseless. Dudes with egos, dudes getting mad, they dying over females, they dying over territory, they dying over a couple of $100. It's just incredible, man. But how a lot of brothers can't maintain their discipline, man. They let their reason and logic go out the window and don't understand that your action is the reaction of everybody around you. Look how many families are suffering out here. Mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, kids. It's sad to see, but it's so wide open. I'm talking about wide open, bro. Learning lessons for you that have the understanding. If you can't see things in 3D, you're gonna continue to be lost. It don't take you to be no tough ass dude, man, to get your stuff together, bro. The hell with the street politics, bro. You guys gotta reach. You guys gotta do better, man. You guys gotta show some type of unity. I don't care if you guys, and you got to start with your own section, man.
Yeah, they be talking about unity, right? And they be trying to unify against other people. We need to all come together. See, it's a trip, right? Because everybody in the world, right? Everywhere, every race or whatever nationality has conflict within each other, right? Some more than others, but it's just strange, right? That this shit been going on since this, however long it's been going on, bro, and y'all still doing this shit. You still ain't tired of, and then a complain and be like, they ain't doing this, they ain't doing this. What the fuck are you doing for yourself, bro? Why you doing this shit, bro? And Eddie right, bro. You're not gonna be able to, as much as we try to tell you, bro, the planet and the universe finna tell you, bro. You on any guppy lummy shit? I don't got, bro. You thinking that, and the thing is, see, that's what I mean about preaching, right? Because a nigga try to drop some gym like that, but it's like the ignorant niggas, they can't hear me. Cause they on the wrong frequency, bro. You gotta start to want. You gotta want the change. Be the change you want to see, bro. And you gotta want that, bro, for yourself. You gotta want different. Not just say you want different. If you really want different, you gonna do different, bro. Cause they say when a nigga know better, he do better, bro. You still run around. You like y'all at this point, y'all know what's good, and you still doing that shit. Of course, you say, see, you didn't see so many examples of niggas who was faking the funk or who didn't went through the fire for you, bro. You know what I'm talking about? And they realize, oh, it was hot. You know what I'm saying? And you still want to go through it. And what? Like, for what, bro? That's what, I mean, the evils, bro. The evils is a real thing, right? And like, I just, it's always been righteous stepping, bro. It's a righteous, you got to be a righteous stepper. Don't be a demon, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I want to hear what Eddie, let's finish this shit.
You have to start with your own section. It shouldn't be broke off in cliques and crews and all that old type of stuff. Of course, you have brothers you hang out with, but it shouldn't be broke off in cliques and crews, bro. Because when I was growing up, bro, we didn't have no cliques and crews, bro. You may live on a particular block, but you wasn't claiming that block like that, bro. It was always one section. But rest in peace to the little brother, man, baby, you. May Allah grant you the Jannah. May your family, bro, come to some type of harmony. May your family, brother, you know, come together, man, and see what life is really is, bro, because it's been a bad 6 months for the whole family. And if people's not paying attention to it,
you know what they say, bro. I you know, it's a trip too, cause like when something like this happen, right? You a part of an organization that's supposed to be about destruction, and well, initially, you know, it was about community revolution and progress, right? But now it done turned into some destruction, some this, that, and the third nigga stepping, and I'ma join in this, that. Why everybody ain't upset about this shit? And I understand why it be cliques and this, that, and the third amongst, you know, amongst some gang. It'll be, you know, it's like that because certain. They trying to distinguish themselves from other niggas, right? And instead of, and it should be real versus fake. So that's what it be. It be like just a whole bunch of bullshit, bro. But my original thought, right, is to join an organization as such, right? To be a part of something, right? And it's about destruction and this, that, and the third. And this is my lower self, like trying to get some understanding about why. You know, the candles is cool, the balloons is cool, but if that's what you about, bro, it should, you know, it's like, and that's not what I want to happen. I would, because at some point, that's what they say, bro. You already know. If everybody got to stepping and being ridiculous, it'll be, everybody had to wash their ass, right? Which everybody don't want. So I don't understand why everybody don't just stop playing, bro. You think you better than the next person, bro? So you can act tough and all that shit. Certain niggas know you gonna go to jail. They got cameras everywhere. Everybody don't want to be a part of that weird shit. So anybody who's doing it now, it has a mental issue, bro. You want to go to prison. You want to, you just all to act tough or for some love or whatever the case is, bro. This shit be stupid. You know what I'm talking about? Then get to jail and start crying instead of just getting him a boyfriend and being quiet, bro. Get you a boyfriend and be quiet, bro. If not change your life, you faking, bro. You see, I be jealous of certain people how they get to run around, and I'm not talking about. I wouldn't even use that word. Let me take that back. Not jealous in the sense of like, oh, I wish I could do that too. It's just like how you able to operate like, but they not. You see, they get their issue. You get the popping, they get the doing. You know what I'm saying? But certain niggas, they be just doing shit, and they don't have no. It's nothing, no thoughts behind it. It's no remorse behind it. It's just selfishness, and I ain't gonna talk your ear off though, bro. We on to the next one.
Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho.